Or being considerate. Let me go back. I'm sorry. Let me go back. Being tactful is the ability to tell the truth in a way that considers the other people's feelings. That's what we're doing. That's it. That's what we're learning. That's what we're trying to do. So that's why we want to be like, I appreciate your opinion, because we don't want to just.
I don't give a fuck about your opinion.
Yeah, we don't want to, because that doesn't give me what I want when I do that. Then now it's still gonna be a back-to-back battle, because you're perceiving, oh, you don't even give a damn what I'm talking about.
That part.
So now we're in a whole nother situation. This is how things go from. You wonder why things go like that? Yeah, it's because of our words. It's because of how we're saying it. We're not considering that other person's feelings. And when you're trying to talk to somebody and get your point across, you don't think you need to consider how they feel a little bit in order to get what you want. That don't connect. Well, what I'm telling you is, you as a leader, you have to connect it. This is something that you have to understand. Okay. So next time, we want to remember to not make it seem like we're not listening. We want to consider that other person and what they're saying, and we want to acknowledge it, and then we continue on to what we're wanting to express. Okay. Also, when you're in a tense conversation, be concise. It's tempting to keep talking when you feel uncomfortable, which increases the chance that you'll say too much and say something you'll regret. Be honest and assertive, and only say what you need to say.
That's it.
Okay?
That's it.
I know we...
Cut it off.
So...
Talking to me. Cut it off.
So when Summer Walker got on the live...
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I don't
for the people who seen it. So when Summer Walker got on the live... But one, I agree, because I watched this on Zoe. I watch YouTube. I'm a YouTube watcher. I like watching other YouTubers. I watch I Am Zoe, Messy Monday. He just put it on there that this week, I was trying to catch up on my news. And this is a good example, though, because when she got on her live, she was being extra. She didn't go on there and just say what she needed to say and hop off. She went on there and she was being extra. Okay? So, for example, when you're trying to communicate with somebody else, for one, she took it to social media. Never do that. Never do that. But that's number one. She claimed that she couldn't get in contact with him, whatever the case. So that was another one. For one, she had to come out of character with that. So, boom, I got to hop on social media. So, not only my baby daddy and his two baby mamas, I'm talking directly to them, but millions of my followers are going to be looking at it also.
All up in your business.
Being able to put their opinion on your stuff. Again, with the little work example, we were saying you need to be discreet. So that's
all your business.
Yeah, that was failure number one. That was failure number one on her end, not being discreet. And then failure number two was being extra. So that's a good example. If you watch that live, basically that's what that's saying. You might say a little bit too much. The unnecessariness. Where it's just like, because I Am Zoe was like, because baby mamas and baby daddies do it all the time. What he was saying was, she was on there basically downgrading London, her baby daddy. But this is your baby daddy. So it don't matter if he got watermelon head, coconut skin, that's a good thing. If he had wolf skin, and you over here just like, ooh, bop, 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 bop. But that, you had a child by this man. So that makes you look a little, now that you think about it, now that it's come to your thought, now are you realizing that you kind of look a little crazy too? Right? Okay. Your body language, number 4. Watch your body language. Your body language should match your message. Appear open when communicating. Make eye contact. Don't cross your arms or legs. Don't point. And practice good posture. courteous vocal tone communicating. Never react emotionally. So this is a big one for me. The tone. The courteous vocal tone communication. My mama used to yell at me all the time to
my dad too.
Not speak the way in the tone that I did. I can be very sarcastic. I'm changing that. I was very sarcastic. That's just kind of how I am, I guess, or how I speak, how I come across.
It's not how you are. It's just how you were raised.
Yeah. And my mama tried to beat into me, like, can you not say it like that? Why are you saying it like that? And being that I was younger and being that I was living in my truth, you know, babies, young folk, they gonna live in their truth. You hear me? Mm-hmm. It's us older people.
You gotta come back, because as you get adults, you forget about that.
Yeah.
You gotta come back to yourself. You gotta heal your inner child. You gotta heal yourself from then.
Yeah.
So that way you can be more understanding now.
Yeah.
That's just another.
And my body language, I would say, wasn't the best. You know, my body language wasn't the best, but I felt like my words are going to say everything. I didn't think my body language or my tone was important. I didn't think it was, but it actually is. And as a leader, if I want to be a leader, it does have to change. That's just that on that.
And real quick, now this isn't a conflict thing, but I just want to give an example, because if you're paying attention, right, in this video, if you're watching, and this is me, this is a little hard for me, I feel a little butterflies, because this is me standing in my truth, right? So if you saw before, go back a little bit when we were talking about Summer Walker, right? At first I was excited. I'm like, well, I didn't hear about it. So you could tell, I was like, yeah, tell me about it. But if you look, after she kept talking about it, you could tell my whole demeanor changed. Why? And I'm only pulling this out because I want y'all to pay attention to people. My demeanor, and it's changed now to where if you look back then, I literally shut down because I realized, you know what, I actually didn't want that energy. I thought I wanted to know that story, but it's like, it's kind of unnecessary. Because she could have told that story, she could have explained it without, not saying you were beating her down or nothing, but that's negative, and you're adding to the negativity by even bringing it up. And I'm realizing, you know what, that's not something I want to be a part of. So I should have just went ahead and said it, but I'm saying it now because I'm just noticing it. And it's like, okay, well, let me say something. Actually, you don't have to bring up other people, what they're going through, because she's doing the best she can with what she know and understand. She's in the limelight right now, and she doesn't know. Limelight, what is that? I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And she's just doing the best she can. She doesn't probably know that information. She just knowing, because I used to be like that, right? And I would hate for people to bring that up, that negativity back up when I'm still trying to learn, still trying to clean myself up. But that was, to me, I was just like, we could have gone without actually going into that story. But I get it. It's Messy Monday. It's a little bit interesting. Got it from Zoe, shout out to you. But it's let's stop. Okay, well, we saw she's human. Yeah, she did that. Was it right? Who am I to say what she's doing right or wrong? I don't know the full story. We don't know the full. We only know the little bit that she posted on live. It's not even your business. That's problems we're putting on for what? That's not our problem. Move on from it. Pray for her. Or send good things to her. Okay, she going through something, y'all. She need this. So let's send her this video. Sis, this is how you can get through that. Instead of just bringing it up and bring it back. Because sometimes we don't want to hear that past. Yeah, okay, you may regret it. She may be regretting it. And so, yeah. So I wanted to just, and say that. But you can tell how now I'm up. And it's so funny how she was even talking about, pay attention to their posture. I literally was watching myself. I literally went down. And now I'm back up because I'm talking, and now I'm like, okay, this needs to be said real quick. But I'm coming from a place of my truth and my love, and that's why it's like sometimes you have to be aware of, oh, that's actually not my problem. That's something I'm putting on. Why I get frustrated or she did that wrong. Who am I? Who are we? You're human. You're figuring it out. We're figuring it out, and I'm not. That's a little bit judgment. Or I'm not.
She
here
made
to judge.
the choice to